create monsters. You don't want to miss it. So get your ass over to the cell block or you'll miss your final surprise.
Oh, how much I would love to just miss. I can't even click, apparently. How much I would love to just click. Jeez, I can't even talk. Can't even talk, alright? How much I would love to just miss my final surprise. But somehow I don't see that going over very well. Hello, everybody. Obi1362 here, and welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum. In the last part, we defeated Ivy. The wondrous Pamela Isley, also known as Poison Ivy, defeated her and came out to this. Lights, arrows, everything. It's all fun and games until everybody dies. We are missing a lot of these things. Missing a lot of them. And so there's going to be more post-game stuff than I had actually expected there to be. So, with that being the case, we will keep an eye out for stuff as we go. Let's see here. Now I see it, now you don't. And 2 dents on the wall. Ah. Yes, but of course. And so, actually, let's first see what we're dealing with. Just those 3 psychopaths that are down there. So... and 2. And where you at, buddy? There he is. Hey you. Come here. And 3. Beautiful. Here is a thing. I'm not sure why there's a thing here, but let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, look, I found a trophy. No shock there. Taking your shock. I think, here it is. Vote dent. I knew this was a thing. I knew it was. And I don't know why we didn't get it the first time we came in here, because I knew it was a thing. I knew it. I knew it, guys. I knew it. Alright, so. Should probably just go to the party. At the same time, I'm feeling like I want to find all the stuff that we're missing, but it's probably party time. Probably party time. What's the easiest way to get there? This way looks like the most direct route. So, I guess we'll just go this way. I can say I apologize for this game kind of break down barriers, tries. Okay. Something about the Scarecrow. Look at all those guys. Look at all those unarmed people for us to fight. I don't know how I missed that. But I apologize about this game kind of getting, you know, forgotten? It's probably not the word I want. It's the word I can. That's the word I'll use, but it's not the word I want. Because I never forgot about this game. I just kind of didn't make all the time for it in the world, and a big part of that was just a lot of stuff to do, and it was something had to give. And it's sad, it's unfortunate, but that's what happened. Something had to give, and it ended up being Batman. And I hate that it was. Why is this like that? That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, so I hate that something had to give and it ended up being Batman, but it was, and actually it wasn't even only Batman, it was also, switch to batarangs. It was also StarCraft. Both things kind of fell by the wayside, and wayside, and it was sad.
Guest list only. If your name's not on the list, you ain't going in. Let's see, A, nice, all right. So B, Bane. Here it is, Batman. Hey, looks like you're the guest of honor. Give him a big welcome, guys.
Great. Yeah. Yeah, this is a thing. Anybody else freaked out? Yeah. No fighting. Just walking. Oh. Forgot about this. Oh boy.
Are you excited, Bats? I mean, we've been building up to this point all night. Don't tell me you've not been looking forward to it. I know I have.
Of course you have.
Surprise! Everyone always said I should be in television. You don't want to miss this, really. It'll be a blast.
Joker?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, my spleen. Oh. Oh, that was smart. And the ringing, I could really do without the ringing in my ears. Hello, folks.
Why didn't you stop Batman? Me? It was your plan, you goofy clown.
Ventriloquist is not gonna like that you have Scarface.
I'm sending you back to the ventriloquist where you belong.
Even the guards.
You had to spoil everything, didn't you? Beating up Bane, feeding Scarecrow to Croc,
Not my fault.
starting around Harley, my hobby, by the way, and ruining all my lovely venom plants.
It's over, Joker.
Over? Why, my dear delusional Dark Knight, it hasn't even begun.
Boys, this isn't necessary. Oh. Ow. Gosh dang it. I can't. Nope. Ow. Okay. Oh! Ow! Ow! This isn't gonna work very well. Go, 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 go. And the other giant guy
Hey,
threw a henchman at me.
Someone held Bat Baby up off the floor.
Yes, I know how to do it, but I haven't played this game in quite some time. Ow! Ow. Alright. There we go. Come on. There we go. And hate to do this to you guys, but there we go, and on to Hugh. Oop. There we go, and on to you. Nope. Get on him! There we go. Get out of the way. And up and down. And I'm gonna what? I'm gonna what? I'm gonna win. That's what.
Nicely done.
Whew.
You deserve a prize. Your old pal, Commissioner Gordon.
Let him down.
Say, he looks all run down. Let's pep him up. No!
Oh.
Batman! Get away! Here we go. We're gonna have some fun now, kiddies. You're trying to resist the change. That's not fair. Come on, get in.
Ow.
So, you want to play hardball, Bats, do you? Your call. Tickle, tickle. No. Oh, you're ruining my big night. Months of planning down the crapper. I just wanted to bring down your grim facade and for once let you see the world as I see it, giggling in a corner and bleeding. But you've denied me even that. I
No.
have nothing to live for.
No. Joke. Oh. Oh. Bad day. Very bad day.
Arkham Asylum remains under lockdown. Its staff at the mercy of the rampaging inmates.
Let's put helicopters over top of it.
Received this taped message.
Greetings, Gotham. Joker here. Arkham is mine. Soon I'll unleash madness untold onto the streets of Gotham. But first, direct your eyes to the rooftops and witness the final destruction of your dear Dark Knight.
Oh
We've been
no.
circling the tower since the... Wait, there! Joker is making his move!
Yeah, he is.
Showtime, Batman! Let's give the room something to talk about. Ha! Two freaks in a fight to the death.
Everyone should note that it's really impressive if Joker maintained his faculties, while everyone else just tightened out.
For one night only, please welcome our special guest referee. Oh, come on! Change! Get crazy. It's the only way to beat me. You know you want to. Never. You wasted the antidote on yourself.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, that's funny. Hysterical. But you still spoil my fun, and for that, I'll paint Arkham with your blood.
Do you have to?
Get ready to... Tango! You'll lose, and everyone will.
Ow.
Excuse me, Bats. In you come, boys. I've softened them up for you.
Come on, boys.
Come on. So, Mr. Referee, how was that round? What? Speak up.
Come on, boys. Oh, dang it. And oh, that's not the button I wanted.
People of Gotham, enjoy your evening. Will be your last.
Come here.
Get off.
Get down here.
When I get out of this, I'm gonna rip your freaking head off.
You're saying?
Give me at that shot, Bats. Think you can beat me? Don't make me laugh.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm out, Bats. My people. Give him a kicking for me, boys. Yeah, I'm bored. Here it comes.
Oh, that hurt.
When I'm done here, I will march on Gotham flanked by an army of brutal monsters. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Come in, boys. Knock him about a bit.
Ah, great.
City to address. Give you something for the morning news, Gotham. What are you doing?
Man,
In you come, boys. Terrible
stupid
new one.
explosive.
So, Mr. Referee, how was that round for you? Speak up. Jack Ryder, can you hear me? Got a message for all my
I've got a message for you, Jokes. Get down here.
You'll die for this, bats.
Sit down, Joker.
Bring it on! You ready for this, bats?
I'm not.
Back in a
I
second.
don't think he's ready. Soups is jelly. I don't think he's ready for this.
You bore me, bats. Take care of them, boys. Mind your head, bats.
Oh, that hurt. Alright.
I think it's unanimous decision. I am the greatest.
Oh, who's got a gun? Oh, frick. Nope. Ah, jeez.
You in the cockpit. Getting my good side. More news copies? For little old me. I'm flattered.
Come down here. You're done. Done now. Whew. That was getting tight.
I can take it. I can take anything you throw at me, bats. You can't beat me. I'm actually going to win. Ready for the next round?
Always.
What?
I'll never let you win. Never.
Oh. Ah. What the? Why are there two here? Oh. Ow. Just blew up my hand.
Dad, thank God. I was so worried.
I'm fine, Barbara. The GCPD finally has control of the asylum.
Kind
Doctors
of.
are treating the injured, but it looks like it'll take some time. All super criminals are back in custody. Quite a mess in there. And
Yeah.
the venom-enhanced inmates are returning to normal. Though for some, the process can be quite painful.
Dad, how are you doing?
I'll survive. See you tonight, Barbara. Shame about your car. Can I give you a ride?
Thanks, Jim, but I have one on the way.
Get some rest. You deserve it.
Stay safe, Jim.
Time to go save Gotham. Because I'm the Batman. Whew. So, that was a game. Oh, Rocksteady. That was just, oh. I love also one of the, I think, biggest things that sells this game, besides the fact that it's like it was the best interpretation of being Batman ever. You had detective mode. You had the free-flowing fight system. Like, everything was great. It was just awesome. But for me, a kid who grew up in the 90s, one of the biggest parts of this game was that everyone just sounded right. Gordon didn't so much, but Batman and Joker were, the voices were right. Why? Because they got the people who did it on the animated series. Animated series I grew up with. Like, oh, you know what would be the best idea? Let's have them come do their voices again. And it worked. It worked so well. Like, I don't think these games would have been quite as good for those of us who are familiar with it anyway, as they were because of the voices that they used, because of the voice artists that they used. And like, obviously voice artists always make an important impact on the games, but for this one, I think it was even so much more, just because so many of us have like these expectations for Batman. There's this expectation for what the Joker sounds like, and how he acts, and they nailed Joker so well in this game. Like in all the Batman movies, and obviously there have been a couple, but only a couple of them had the Joker. And each one kind of got, like, a different side of the Joker. Like, Heath Ledger's got the... like, how completely, you know, deranged and psychotic he was. Like, they got that so well in that. But the humorous part about the Joker didn't come across, I didn't feel like, as well. Contrast that with what's his name? Who was the old Joker? Shoot. Do you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? It's been the old, like, 90s Batman movie where they had the Joker. Like, he was so much more, he was so heavy on the funny, and sometimes his psychotic actions just didn't quite come through right. And so, like, you're focused on the fact that he's crazy. He's a crazy person. But you didn't get any of the... But look how amazingly, one, intelligent, and two, psychotic and evil he is. You didn't get as much of that in that one. And so, this game, like, for me anyway, like, it balanced those two beautifully, and it used... for what for me is the only Joker voice, the true Joker voice of Mark Hamill. They used Mark Hamill's voice for Joker, and that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted out of this. I wish they could have used Commissioner Gordon's voice from the animated series. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know if that actor died. Probably did. But that one I like better, but even still, like, the important... bringing back, like I said, bringing back Batman's original voice actor, bringing back the Joker's voice actor, those things, for me, made a huge difference on the game, because it felt like you're Batman. And again, like, having access to all the gadgets and giving you Yeah, kind of excuses. That's why he didn't have some of those things. Like, oh, you know, I'm at Arkham and I was just dropping off Joker. I didn't expect to need all my stuff. And then, you know, you're going through, and as you go through, you're like, okay, well, let's head to the Batcave. Because I have one on Arkham Island, which makes perfect sense. Of course Batman would have a Batcave on Arkham Island. And so he go in there, and you're like, oh, I need this. Except, for me, it felt a little weird that, and like I say that, you know, they gave, oh, well, here's the reason he doesn't have this stuff, because he didn't plan on needing it, whatever. And it's like, I don't think that's quite Batman. I don't think Batman says, oh, well, there's no point in me carrying around this explosive gel, so I'm just going to leave it in the car. Does that sound like Batman to anybody else? Or like having the three-prong grappling hook. So like there were certain aspects of it that, for me, were kind of strange. And obviously they're trying to find an excuse for why you don't have all your equipment at the beginning, and you know, that way they can introduce more enemies, they can introduce different things as you go on. And it's like, I get it, I understand why you do it this way, but I don't like it. It's not that I don't like it. I love it, it's great, but it's just, if you get down into it, like, the excuses are weak. But so, yeah. Either way, like I said, the fighting system in this was phenomenal when it came out. It still is, to be perfectly honest. Sometimes it's not as fluid as I would like. But it was still, when it came out, it was like, this is what we needed. This is how we can play Batman. Because there's no, I would be really curious, and I'd be ecstatic to see if, like, there was another fighting system that would work better for showing off Batman for being Batman, playing the part. And I don't know if there's one. I really don't know if there's one. The Scarecrow missions, since it just showed him, the Scarecrow missions were amazing. Like, I love them. I love the concept of them. Because it was like, here, let's take Scarecrow's fear toxin. Let's have Batman tripping on it. Because he does. Like, no matter what it is, like, he never develops, you know, a resistance, an antidote, or he develops an antidote, but he never, like, develops a resistance to Scarecrow's fear toxin, and he's always, you know, he always beats the toxin by virtue of his will, his iron will that no one can break. And so it's like, let's not just, you know, have Scarecrow in here. Let's not just, you know, or pretend that he's not. Let's make levels. Let's make levels so you can have the Scarecrow. You can have Batman have to deal with that. Have the player deal with Batman dealing with that. And then have a level that, you know, is representative of Batman beating his own fears. It's awesome. It's so good. I love it. I love it. The Joker tightening out at the end, I'm kind of like, okay. But I'm not gonna lie, it's enjoyable, and I appreciate it. Like, it's good. I like it. But it felt so weird. There we go. Mark Hamill as Joker, Kevin Conroy as Batman. But there were just, like I said, there were certain points that just didn't make, that could have made more sense and then didn't. Like, you had there at the end, you have, you know, Batman jumps in front of the dart to save Gordon, and he's got that antidote, and so he jumps in the way, he takes the shot, and to save Gordon, and it's like, but you could have just, you know, given him the antidote and it would have been good. Obviously, you can make the argument of, well, you know, he didn't know anything about the Titan formula, he didn't know how the antidote was going to react, and so without doing further testing, he wasn't going to put him in danger, and that's fair. That's entirely fair. It's one of those things of like, it seems like it would have made, I don't know, I guess equal sense, really. It doesn't make more sense or less, it just makes equal sense. If he would just, you know, let Gordon take the shot and be like, psh, antidote, what now? But there's so many people at bat, it's just, he beats the tar out of all these Titans, and then he only uses the antidote on the super criminals. It's like, okay. But then back to Joker. Like, it's supposed to be, I imagine it's, well, I'm going to say part of it's supposed to be a testament to the Joker that even when all hulked out on Titan, you know, he maintained his faculties. But really? Joker's brilliant. Don't get me wrong, but his need for the punchline, I'm not sure how those things, you know, coalesce to bring us. He took the Titan himself. I get it. I don't know. It seemed a little odd to me, but regardless, the game's phenomenal. I love it. There's a box of Titan. And Killer Croc has it. So, Croc's not dead, and if you thought he was, you were terribly wrong. Titan's not gone. But, yeah. That was, in a nutshell, Batman Arkham Asylum. Now, you can jump right back into the game, and they let you, you know, go around, get the collectibles that you missed, which makes perfect sense, because, you know, sometimes they don't expect you to just get them all and then leave it at that, or make sure you get them all before the end of the game, because good games don't do that. Good games give you the opportunity to go back in and get the things you missed, if there's things that you can miss. But so, anyway, as always, we went way over time. I knew we would, but it's the finale, so it's fine. But before we go, as per usual, we are doing character bio. And what character bio, what other choice do we have for this final bio? But the one, the only, Mr. J. He's the only true choice here. So, he's the Joker. An insanely homicidal supervillain. The Joker's white skin, green hair, and blood-red lips belie the chaotic nature underlying his cartoonish appearance. The self-styled clown prince of crime has no superpowers, beyond a capacity for incredible violence and a skill at creating deadly mayhem. He frequently concocts elaborate schemes to entrap his arch-nemesis, Batman. Facts, his real name are unknown, though if you ever hear of someone who's called Jack White, run away. His occupation is a professional criminal. Base of operations is Gotham City. His eyes are green, his hair is green, 6 foot, 160 pounds. His first appearance was in Batman #1. Keep in mind, Batman started in Detective Comics, but it wasn't until Batman #1, spring of 1940, that the Joker, who will be his arch rival forever, as far as anybody's really concerned, was introduced. Attributes: an unrepentant homicidal maniac, albeit without a precise psychological diagnosis. Though I think that pretty well sums it up, if you ask me. He's surprisingly strong in hand-to-hand combatant. My apologies. His past is unknown. Conflicting, unconfirmed reports state that he was a failed comedian, a petty thief, and a broken family man. Yeah, actually, I'll put all that together. He employs various deadly weapons, often based on party gag items, and frequently uses toxin that stretches victim's face into a Joker-like grin and causes death. If you want a fantastic Joker comic to look at, to read, pick up The Killing Joke. pick up The Killing Joke. It's phenomenal, and you should read it if you haven't already. We're gonna go through the patient interviews because it's the Joker, and I feel like having them all here together, especially after everything we've just witnessed, is a great way to end this off. So,
take patient interview. Subject has no recorded name. Alias listed as the Joker. In the room is Warden Sharp and myself, Dr. Young.
Is this another one of those boring psych evaluation tests?
No, it's not. So, you're the famous Joker.
In the flesh. So, Doc, do you want me to look at the ink cards again? The first one is a kitten I had when I was a child. The second is, let's see, a dead elephant. The third is a...
Funny. Now let's skip the jokes.
Skip the jokes? Hey, Sharpie, didn't she get my permanent record? Be quiet, clown.
Every doctor that has ever interviewed you claims a different type of psychosis. Everything from multiple personality disorders to, well, the list is endless.
I do my best.
Well, I don't believe it. Anything will be cured given a correct treatment.
And you think you can cure me?
Oh, I know I can.
oh, if only.
Take patient interview 17. Joker remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different.
Oh, you make me blush, Doc. I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Quinn's out. I know. I've seen the tapes. I saw what happened.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear me? You scratched my back, Doc, and, well, I won't have you wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject.
That's a great
Good
idea.
afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when the mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
Oh, that's a nice thought.
These are the private notes of Dr. Young. Titan is a success. Even my funding woes have been solved after the unexpected donations from Mr. White. Joker has also shown a remarkable interest in the possibility of a cure. Once the protein bonding process is finalized, I will...
Dr. Young, you ready?
Oh, yes, come in.
You'll hurt my feelings, Doc. Keeping me waiting like that.
Sit down. You can leave us.
You sure?
We're fine. Aren't we, Joker?
Oh, yes. Well, if you insist. I'm just outside, okay? So is he here? Did your patient X arrive?
Yes, I must say progressing more rapidly than I expected. But enough of that. Let's talk about you.
No. Let's talk more about your Titan project.
My what?
How do I know you have Bane strapped to a table in the basement while you pump him dry? Would you believe a lucky guess?
Oh, all the signs.
I've been a fool. Joker was behind it all. He's Jack White. He gave me the money, pulled the strings to release Bane. How could I not have seen it? He's been blackmailing me. He has a crazy plan to create an army of monsters. I want out, but... Hello? Hello? Dr. Young's office.
Please hold for Mr. White.
What?
Hello, Doc. We need to talk.
it wasn't. It ended up not being funny at all. But there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, thank you for watching Batman Arkham Asylum. Next time we come through here, we'll be just picking up all the stuff that, well, that we missed going on through the first time. So just grabbing trophies, finding Riddler stuff, so you want to see it, that's up to you. But thank you guys for coming with me, and I'll see you next time when we play either more of this or something else. Goodbye, y'all.